Welcome, everybody. Everybody jumping in here. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader, and we are going to be going through a blockchain crusade today. So if you're not part of the army, join the Crusader army, baby. Let's freaking go. All right, guys, it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, right? The ETFs, are they going to start gobbling up Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin about to get popped off and run off here into new all-time highs way past 70,000? We're about to find out. Yesterday, if you were in my live yesterday, I debated on going long on a trade for Bitcoin, and I didn't do it. I got distracted. I was like, oh, I'll pay attention to the chat. I'll come back to this later. And within maybe 20 to 30 minutes after that decision, Bitcoin blasted off from where it was sitting around 68,000 all the way to 69,000, practically 70,000 bucks. I literally missed out on I could have made 400 bucks. The travel guy says, what's up with Cinkus? All right, we're going to hit that here as well. Funky ass jam. That's right, baby. We're all getting all about the jam over here. What's going on, Ivan? What's up, Sack Nasty? What is going on, man? Appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So let's get right into the first one here. Let's do Kakaa Do. Let's freaking go. Kakaa Do. All right, Kakaa Do is Kakaa over here on AVAX, the biggest meme coin on AVAX. Having a bit of a retracement, a lot of selling pressure happening right now, right? We hit practically new all-time highs. We were up at 64, 62 with 5 zeros in the front, right? Over 400 mil market cap. We're having a retracement. Like I said, with this level of parabolic rise, look at this thing. In the last, this is a daily chart, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 11, 12. In the last 12 days, we've only had one red candle. In the last 12 days, everything else has been nothing but up and to the green, right? We're having another red candle here. Even if we retrace all the way down to this white line, another 17% drop, putting us back at 43.20, right? This is a healthy retracement for Kakaa Do. Retracing all the way down here, retesting this breakout level, which is the all-time high, the previous all-time high, the complete wick. Retesting that, making sure that holds as support, and we flip that resistance into support, and bouncing off of this would be extremely, extremely bullish. Puddles, hey yo, what's going on, Puddles? Good to see you, man. OG in the space, coming on back on over here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you want to watch full screen, definitely go check it out over here. You can watch over here at Blockchain Crusader. But like I was saying, Kakaa Do looking bullish, right? Obviously, we're having a little bit of retracement here, right? Nothing to be concerned about, guys. These are healthy retracements to occur right now. If we start breaking below this, we'll start seeing what the next critical levels are, and we'll see the support there. But we need to retest support to make sure that it is support, retest the resistance, and flip it to support and make sure we can bounce off of there, or maybe consolidate up here for a little bit before the next big move. Now let's move on over to Cinkus DAO, right? Cinkus DAO has dropped 22% in the last 24 hours. But guys, you guys can't complain, my man. Let's jump out here to the daily. Look at this thing. Another one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days of nothing but green. And these are big candles, right? These are big candles going from 2 cents all the way to 3.5 cents, from 3.5 cents all the way up to over 4.5 cents. Big moves every single time, right? Since this breakout that we've been talking about, we went up as high as 521%. Right, 521%, and now we're down 22%. It has to cool off at some period. This is normal. This is healthy retracement for it to come back, have a little bit of a dip opportunity here. All right, whether you want a dollar cost average or not, that's up to you. I'm not telling you to do that or not to do that. That's literally up to you. But I'm just saying the way I see it is this is a healthy retracement, pulling back. People are taking profits, right? People have made tons of money with this project. We've been talking about this project since 20 mil market cap, and we're sitting over 242 mil market cap. We were just above, we were at 337 mil market cap last night. 337 mil market cap, guys. Let's go. Round of applause for all the Cinkus holders out there printing freaking money. So this retracement doesn't scare me at all. It is a healthy, regular retracement to pull back. and then possibly go sideways here for a little bit, right? This has been going nothing but parabolic for the last 12 days. Even if we see some sideways consolidation here, this is healthy for Cinkus DAO in the long term. Let's jump on over to Produce AI. Produce AI sitting at 13.1 mil market cap. We got as high as 18 cents yesterday, right? 18 cents not even yesterday. In the last 3 hours, we were up at 18 cents. We have now dropped down to 13 cents. But we were talking about this thing yesterday when it was sitting at 5 mil market cap. We have more than doubled since then, up 82% the last 24 hours, but it's up more than 82% since we started talking about it on here. Just massive blast off. Like I said, I told everybody I got in around 4.9 mil market cap or something like that. I thought it was an interesting project. You know, it's a high risk play. All these micro cap cryptos are high risk, but man, this thing has been printing freaking money. Let's freaking go. How about Pendle? I'll take a look at Pendle here real quick. All right, let's see here. So yeah, let's see which other one. Let's look at Axgt. We'll get to Pendle here in a minute. Just going through some of the more popular ones that I normally talk about here, giving you guys an update. This thing is still rocking and rolling up 14.5% the last 6 hours, back above 400 mil market cap. We currently retraced below 400. Excuse me, guys. I sneezed there. Excuse me. We retraced below 400 mil market cap, and now we're bouncing back above this value area high for this range, back above 400 mil market cap. Very, very bullish for Axgt. A lot of sideways consolidation here, which is what we want to see. Just how we saw it back here, right? Between the 80 to 50 mil market cap, we saw this retracement, this sideways consolidation for 12 days before the big move. Look at this massive blast off. So seeing some consolidation here, sitting around the 400 mil market cap, also very bullish for the long term. This is definitely a long-term play for me. Dwayne says, bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Smash those likes. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're going. We're diving. Crypto is here, and we're taking every single day of this bull market to appreciate it and make as much money as we possibly freaking can. So let's take a look at Pendle. We'll look at IOS as well. Guys, I'm trying to keep up with the chat as much as I can. But I appreciate every single one of you. Don, thank you. Don Crypto Leone, thank you for joining the Crusader Armory. Let's freaking go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the crusade, baby. Welcome to the crusade. All right, let's take a look over. Before we jump into that, let's take a look quickly here at Bitcoin. Sorry about that. Let's take a quick little look at Bitcoin here and see what's going to happen, right? Yesterday, as you can see, we were just consolidating, right? We were just consolidating down here. This was all of yesterday's price action, or this is the 15-minute chart. And then out of nowhere, right, we were still live. This big green candle just printed, and it was just off to the races. Since then, we've been skyrocketing. We came up as high as $69,749. We've came back down, had a little bit of a swing fail here of 68,988 as well. Since then, we've retasted, and we're sitting right above this VWAP here. Chart prime looking pretty neutral. Market cipher, a little bit of a red dot on the 15-minute. Momentum wave still needs to pick up some speed. Money flow, VWAP, everything is pretty neutral here. I'm thinking that I might go long in anticipation of tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Things can get crazy. We can get very volatile. Excuse me, guys. We can get very volatile. Swing up, swing down. But this heavy consolidation up here in the $69,000 level is seeming very, very strong for Bitcoin. Very, very strong. Everybody's saying something is going to happen on the 11th with the banks. We will see. We will see if something does happen with the banks on the 11th. I will be jumping here into Pendle real quick. Potentially, we'll possibly go into a long trade here for Bitcoin in a little bit. So let's jump on over to Pendle. Let's open up a chart for Pendle. Let's jump onto the daily. All right, Pendle. Okay, yeah, I already had a chart for Pendle. Perfect. So Pendle, this is the range for February. Right, we are still within the range of February, being held below the value area high here, which is at $3.16. We're currently below that level, as you can see here, of a little bit of a downward trend being formed. Let me turn this magnet off. A little bit downward trend being formed here, right? We have the local high, then we have a lower high, and we're coming back down again. So we're building a little bit of a downward trend here. Not too good. Right, point of control is sitting at $2.88. We need to stay above that. If we do, if we do, if we if we do stay above this point of control, along with this downward pressure, right, we could be coming here to an apex situation within the next couple of days where it's going to have to decide whether it's going to break down or break above this point of control. I mean, this downward trend, or break below this point of control and dump lower, right? So we'll see what happens with Pendle. So far, this is a continuation pattern. This is, what you could say called a, not a bullish flag, but a bullish pennant. So I think this could be a breakout to the upside here for Pendle. Let's see here. What else you guys want to take a look at here? Let me try to catch up with the chat. Kudos, what's going on? Shiba, please. I'll definitely jump into Shiba here. Are you bullish on IMX, ADA, Matic, Link? Thank you so much. Yes, IMX is one of the largest crypto gaming cryptos out there. Very bullish on that. I don't hold a bag of it, but overall, I do think it's going to do very well. ADA, I do hold a nice bag of ADA. I've been buying ADA since 2 cents for many years now. Very bullish on ADA. Matic, obviously layer 2 solution for Ethereum, also always going to be used, always going to have some requirement. They're also having the Matic 2.0, their poll that came out. So they've done some big changes to their ecosystem. I think it's very bullish as well. Link, obviously the biggest Oracle chain in crypto, very bullish. I do like some competitors as well, like Pith and API 3. So obviously those are lower market cap potential of running a little bit higher, but overall all of those are great picks. Great picks. LCX, yeah, I'll jump into LCX here in a minute, and IOS, yes, and IOS. I'll do LCX and then IOS, and then I'll take a look at the chat again. So let's look at LCX here real quick, because I know I have a chart on that. Where's LCX at? Okay. Perfect. LCX. I saw it last night. I made a move for 30 cents. So freaking let's go. Right. Made a move all the way up to 30 cents. Has gotten rejected since then. Came back below this value area low for February. What is this? Oh, sorry. For January. Oh, these are weekly ranges. I'm sorry about that. These are weekly ranges. Came below this value area low right here. Got rejected there. Came back above. But meanwhile, we stay above 25 cents. We can keep ranging here and making attempts to come back up. Meanwhile, we stay above 25 cents. We're good. 23 cents is the ultimate low we want to go to. If we break below that, then that's obviously no bueno. As you can see here, we do have a little bit of an upward trend formed here. As you can see here, we have an upward trend forming, right? So we've been respecting this upward trend here. We did this here, also came back down, then did it again, almost creating like a little bit of a double bottom situation, right? A little mini double bottom. With this kind of being the neckline up here. So very, very bullish if we break to the upside here. Very, very bullish for LCX in the long term. Now, if we break to the lower side, we have to hold 25 to 23 cents. That needs to hold. So far, so good. It's been holding it, so I don't think it will break that. It's building a lot of support there. Let's look at IOS. IOS over on Coinbase. Nope. Let me see. IOS on KuCoin. Yeah, let's just take a look at KuCoin. All right, so IOS has had a nice little breakout here in the last couple of days. Nice little breakout here in the last couple of days. Let's see. When was the last time it was even up at these points of pricing? Last time we were up here was sorry guys, my neck kind of hurts. Was in the November time. So let's get a range here for this November. November 30th, 31st. Boom. Where's my parallel? Okay. Point of control. As you can see we've spent a long time since November 21. We haven't been up this high for IOS. We finally broke into this range. We've rotated it. We're hitting practically the value area high right now, getting some big resistance, getting overbought on chart prime. Market cipher kind of topping off. Momentum wave is kind of topping off. VWAP heading down. Money flow still good, but not looking too bullish on the momentum wave on the daily. So we could have a retracement here. If we do, right, there could be some local levels. Maybe we find some support around the 50-cent level. If not, we're probably going to be heading down to 33 cents if we get rejected here. Right, this is still the daily candle. We still have 2.5 hours left before this candle closes. This candle could close above this value area high and keep moving up tomorrow, especially if the market keeps running. But it is overbought. It is overextended right now. Probably going to come to a cool-off period where it just kind of just starts trading sideways here for a little bit before it decides what it's going to do. Potentially going to the upside if there's a lot of bullish momentum and the chart prime and the momentum waves cool off, and then lets it run. But overall, this thing is overextended right now. Could be looking for a pullback, a short pullback, but a pullback nonetheless. All right, let me catch up here with the chat. Alex O Crypto, much love, man. Have a great day, dude. God bless you, bro. I wish you the best. Great content creator. If you guys aren't following Alex O Crypto, definitely go follow him. Any update for Gala, please? Yeah, I'll take a look at the Gala chart. The Kakaa Do will be the surprise for this bull run. Yeah, for real. I do think Kakini is going to go for $1 billion market cap. Anna James, thank you for the roses. Mujo Investing, thank you for the roses. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. There is a new one, BQOC on Solana. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Banks collapsing this week. Sagnasty, yeah, possible, man. We're seeing a lot of trouble with NYCB Bank and their stock dropping significant amounts, like over 20% in a day. A few other bank stocks are also in the red, kind of, shaky. We could definitely see some more banks collapsing here, which is always bullish for Bitcoin, right? I bought Gala at the price of 0.012. Should I hold or sell? Jan, I can't give you that kind of advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what you should do. I'm just here to tell you what it is that I'm doing, what it is that so you guys can follow me along in my journey. Right? I can give you some of my strategies, such as like how my experiences in the crypto market, what I've learned, lessons that I've learned, right? Different strategies that I use on how to divide up my portfolio if I had X amount of dollars and stuff like that, right? But I can't tell you when to buy or sell. That has to be up to you. If you think you have enough profit and you're happy with what you're holding, then go ahead, right? But that is up to you. We're still early in this bull market. Things can continue pumping, and you need to be okay with taking profits now. Taking profits is never a bad idea. You just have to be willing to do it. But we'll take a look at the price for Gala here. We'll look at the Gala's chart here. Gala, let's see what Gala's up to. Oops, I still got my brush. Okay, so Gala's just been freaking skyrocketing here, sitting at 7 cents, came as high as 8 cents. Let's freaking go. Holy guacamole. As I told you yesterday, we talked about it. We were sitting under this point of control, and today we just bounced off that point of control and just skyrocketed. So we're going to have to go back into the history here, look at some higher price action, and see what the next targets, what the next levels are looking like. Man, oh man. Let's see here. Where's my range tool? Here it is. All right, let's get the range of April. Let's get the April range. Let's put the parallel on it so we can book that thing out. Bam. Bam. Point of control. Bam. All right. That's the range for April. Let's get the range for May. Okay, where's my parallel. Perfect. So as you can see here, as we broke out of this lower range, right? As we broke out of this lower range, we broke into this other range from May 2021, and we hit the point of control at 8 cents, found resistance, and coming back down. We're getting rejected from that right now. Getting an overbought signal on chart prime. Momentum wave still climbing. A little bit of green dot. VWAP still headed up. Money flow still heading up as well on chart market cipher. So very, very bullish. Open interest also picking up heavy here. So very bullish momentum for Gala. Not saying that we're going to get rejected here and come back, but I think this can continue. This momentum can continue holding. A lot of nice little volume stick coming in here as well for Gala. So this 8 cent level is some nice resistance, but with this level of momentum, we could see some higher price action. This value area high being 10 cents, right? 10 cents is a big round number. That's going to be a psychological level for Gala, but it's not unattainable for Gala either. That's literally just a 29% move from where we're at right now. And as the bull market picks up, whether we consolidate sideways here, holding support above 6 cents, which is very important. We hold above 6 cents. We can continue to range below here, below this point of control until we have enough momentum to break the point of control at 8 cents and head towards that 10-cent level. That's what I'm looking at. Spitty, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. GPU and OPSEC. Bro, what's the best easy app for trading? Look, man, there's no easy app for trading, right? Like you can trade on any platform, whether it's Bing X, you can trade on Coinbase, you can trade on Binance, you can trade on Bing X, you can trade on MEXC, you can trade on Bybit. There's a lot of different places you can trade. The question becomes, can you actually trade? Do you know how to chart? Do you know how to identify supports and resistance and identify moments to actually jump in or get out? That becomes the real question. Binance not anymore in Belgium. Oh, man, that sucks. Thoughts on Loop Network? I've never really been a big fan of Loop Network. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but it's just kind of been indifferent about it. Just not one of those things on my radar. What's a good supply cap ratio? So the supply doesn't really matter too much, right? Obviously it's just the higher the supply, the lower the price of the number is gonna look like, right? Well, you see all these meme coins, they have like 1 trillion coins or more, right? That's why the prices are always like 0.00000, and you're always trying to get rid of one little zero, trying to get to that 1 penny, right? But it's irrelevant for the project, right? So if that same project had a way lower supply, like Bitcoin, or let's just say 100 mil in total, the price would be higher, but that doesn't significantly mean that the project is better or that it has a better ratio. It's just a visual effect. What matters is market cap, or what matters is utility and adoption, right? Is it going to keep running? How overall is that network or token worth? That's what really matters. Crypto Sage in the house. Shout out to Crypto Sage. Thank you for the roses, man. I greatly appreciate all the roses. Gala price prediction. I don't have a Gala price prediction right now. I have to work on a video for it. I used to have one that I did a long time ago in the bear market when I was stacking up Gala back in 2022 or something like that, or early 2023. I don't even know. I remember I did a whole price prediction video on it, but that was a long time ago. I would have to revisit what's happening there to create a more up-to-date price prediction. Gala going to keep going? It's possible, man. Gala can definitely keep going. It's very possible. It's building a lot of support. It's been suppressed for a very, very long time. Very low price action, high consolidation down here. Look at this. Look how long we've been sitting under 5 cents. It's been, I'll tell you right now. No, I'll tell you right now. Come on, mouse. We've been under 5 cents for 550 days. 550 days, give or take a few. That is how long we've been under 5 cents. Now we're finally breaking. We broke above that, blasted off. Massive consolidation down here. That's why I think holding 6 cents is very, very important. Bro, I love the Telegram. Thank you, Pierce. Thank you. I'm glad to see that you're in there, man. Glad to see you keeping up to date. Make sure you're always using the chat room if you have any questions to ask. If you guys want to join in there, the link is in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely go check out the link in the description. Jump in there. You can always reach me there if you guys are watching over here on the tubes. I would greatly appreciate it as well. Trying to get as many watch hours as possible. Trying to monetize. But yeah, I appreciate that you like the Telegram, man. Appreciate you like the Telegram. Let's see what here. Let's see. Let's see. What 1,000 sats? Like, what is it? Well, 1,000 sats, I think what you're talking about is just the Satoshis. You're probably seeing on some centralized exchange. If we jump on over to categories and we jump into BRC-20 tokens, we got a freaking, BRC-20 tokens here. You see 1,000 sats. It's an ordinal project, right? It's an ordinal project on Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin ecosystem project. Just how we have ORDI, it's 1.5 billion market cap. Sats is the next, or 1,000 sats, right? Which is the ticker, is $1.3 billion market cap, the second biggest ordinal project in Bitcoin. These are all the Bitcoin BRC-20 tokens that exist right now. I forgot to mention, right? I've talked a lot about RDS swap being the Uniswap of Bitcoin, right? Tomorrow, over here, let's jump on over to this platform right here. Let me turn on my profile. Where is it? Where'd it go? Here it is. OrBank. I told you guys that this is something that I was looking at that I got a small bag of, right? OrBank or ORBK is launching tomorrow their DEX and centralized exchanges. They're being put on Uniswap, Gate.io, BitGet Global, and MEXC official to begin with at 9:30 a.m. UTC tomorrow. The pair is going to be USDT and ORBK. Basically, what ORBK is going to be obviously in the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? And they are working to become the Comp Finance, right? Comp Finance, which is borrowing and lending. Let me see over here. Where is it? They've partnered up with RDS Swap, obviously strategic right there. They're going to be the DEX for BRC-20 tokens. Where is it? Yeah, Comp Finance, right? This is basically trying to become decentralized borrowing and lending on the Bitcoin ecosystem, BTC, BRC-20s, ARC-20s for yield to borrow at competitive interest rates. So if you guys know what compound finance is, obviously, then we can take a look over here on CoinMarketCap. Compound, right? Compound is a 707 million market cap crypto right now in the bear market, but this thing has reached, freaking mouse is dying. This thing has reached market caps of over $4.3 billion market cap. This is a huge borrowing and DeFi project in the Ethereum network with borrowing and lending and financing in general, right? Decentralized finance. So very, very big player, and they're basically trying to recreate that same kind of thing, but on the Bitcoin ecosystem. So overall, very, very bullish, I believe. High risk play, right? Everything is high risk. Oh no, I closed my Twitter. Very high risk play, but overall, I think it's going to be pretty bullish. I think I'll rather take the risk. Why not? Oh man, where did my chat go? Hoodie Who, what's up, Crusader? What's up, everybody? Clay the Great in the house. What's going on? Ivan, do you stake on Cinkus or just holding? I stake some, but I hold another portion. I don't stake all of it. I like to keep some of it liquid. If I want to take profits, I know I can. I don't have to worry about it, so I don't stake all of it. I stake a small amount. I hold the majority. Let's see. You see that Cell ripping? No, I haven't seen what is Cell up to. Let me see. Cellframe. Ooh, up 28.5% today. Let's freaking go. Sitting at a 52 mil market cap. If you guys don't know what Cellframe is, I'll tell you here real quick. Cellframe sitting at 52 mil market cap, 94% of supply already out. Right? What is this thing you're asking? Oops. It's a scalable open source next generation platform for building and bridging blockchains. Cellframe offers an environment for enterprises from simple low-level TDApps to the whole other blockchain top sell. So check out their website over here. Cellframe.net, service-oriented blockchain platform. Build and manage quantum-safe blockchain solutions with the Cellframe SDK. Right, you can launch your master node. You can do a bunch of. You can build a ton of stuff on this. Very scalable, open source. Pretty cool project overall. Very, especially with the quantum encryption. Right, everybody's so worried about quantum. These people are actually doing something about it. You can build an entire blockchain that is pretty much quantum resistant. So pretty cool. I like this project. Low market cap, not a micro cap, but a low enough market cap that if it runs, it definitely has room to run for sure. And it's run 28% just in the last day. Let's see what the last 7 days look like. Up 98% the last freaking 7 days. Up 132%. Let's freaking go. Shout out to Clay the Great for always dropping the alpha, man. Guys, appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. Rndr, somebody's asking about Rndr. Guys, I don't really hold a bag of Rndr. Rndr is sitting at 4.3 billion market cap. I think Rndr is going to do overall very well, right? I have a price prediction for Rndr over here on my tubes. If you guys can check it out, you greatly appreciate it. I posted it 2 weeks ago. I think it's going to do very well overall. Where am I? I'm getting lost here. Getting lost in the sauce. I think Rndr overall is going to do very well. It's down 8% on the day, up 50% on the week, and up 144% as well on the month. Let's freaking go. Right, but if you know what Rndr is, with the GPU, right, decentralized mining and all that stuff, right, the storage, yada, yada, they're sitting at a 4.3 mil market cap. Instead of holding Rndr, right, not that Rndr's not going to do well. I think Rndr's going to do very well. I'm holding Chlor AI. It's sitting at 89 mil market cap right now. It's come down about 9.5%, right? Up 66% in the last 7 days. This thing moves up 154%, just like Rndr is in the last month. I've been talking about this since like 50 mil market cap. We hit like above 100 mil market cap or close to 100 mil market cap, and now we have a little bit of retracement here in the last day. I think Chlor AI doing exactly the same, right? The direct competitor to Rndr being at a way lower market cap is something I would rather hold than Rndr AI, and they don't even have any of the big centralized listings yet. They have BitGet, they have Mexi, but they don't have any Binance, they don't have any Coinbase, stuff like that just yet. They don't have any Crypto.com, so I think that's going to make it explosive in the long term. Let's see. Look at Riv, the next 100x meme coin. I believe you, Robo. I believe you. Where can you get Chlor? You can get it on Mexi. That's where I get it. Mexi. Let me see here. AIT Protocol. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about AIT Protocol. It's been doing pretty well, man. AIT Protocol has been doing very, very well. Up 14% today. Sitting at 69 mil market cap. The circulating supply and total supply is one of my bigger concerns, right? Very, very small circulating supply. It's up 65% in the 7 days, 573%. Let's freaking go for AIT Protocol. Excuse me, guys. For whoever got in before that 500% pump. If you got in before that 500% pump, I don't know. Medieval Empire me. What is that? Let me check that out. Medieval Empires. Okay, a 9 mil market cap. All right, this is an extremely low market cap. Circulating supply is certified data. 559 mil coins out of 900. That's good. It's over 50%. Not terrible. Let's see. Up 64% in the last 7 days, 92% in the last month. But what is this thing? Medieval is a mid-core multiplayer online blockchain strategy featuring internationally acclaimed actor Engin Altan. I have no idea what that is. Aiming to provide state-of-the-art open to all Web3 experience fans and gamers. All right, let's check out their website. It's on the Polygon network. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can download it, you can play it. It has a story, it has a gameplay, become a landlord. Interesting. Single man challenges the course of history. Join millions of players. explore the map, choose your territories. Oh, okay. So this is almost like a Clash of Clans, but it's a more historical thing. Recruit your forces. Interesting. It's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool game. You buy stuff. You buy their silver with their in-game token, or their in-game currency, right? Just like GTA or any other game with stable token with stable coins. You buy that. There are notable partners: Blockchain Space, Troy, Polygon, Immutable X, of course, featured on Bloomberg, yada yada. Interesting, very interesting. Medieval empires, legitimate game being played on the Polygon network. Interesting, very cool, very cool. I'm not super like bullish on like these like individual crypto games, right? Because there's a lot riding on the individual crypto game for it to succeed. I'd rather have something a little bit more diverse, where it's kind of like Beam or Superverse, right? That's creating a collaboration, creating somewhere that it can be interoperable with all these crypto gaming plays. Obviously, not saying that the individual crypto games aren't going to do well. I'm sure some will do well, but it's kind of like in the stock market, right? When you're buying individual stocks, you contain more risk versus if you're buying an index of like the S&P 500 or whatever other category, you're buying an overall basket of cryptos that are of stocks that are gonna do well. You have less risk involved. So that is kind of what I look for in the crypto gaming stuff. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. Crypto Clay the Great says, keep an eye out for AVAX meme tokens. The AVAX Foundation are making their mark. Okay, here we go. Finally, let's go, bro. I hope they start dropping some cash and pump Kakini to $1 billion market cap. That's what we really need to see. Kimbo's been another one. I didn't cover Kimbo earlier today. But Kimbo, where's Kimbo at? Oh, Kimbo's down to 11% now. We're sitting at 21 mil market cap. We were sitting up at 25, 26 mil market cap yesterday, and we were kind of trying to hold that today as well. But it looks like we broke back below this local high here of resistance. Could take us all the way down to 0.0030, 22.33 before we have another bounce up, or we can maybe find some support, some local support here, and bounce off the 29.04. It looks like we kind of did that already. We wicked to it, and we kind of are bouncing off of that. So hopefully that holds us support, and we can have another pump up to the upside here. Let me go check out how Produce AI is doing. Produce AI, let's freaking go. Up at 14.4 mil market cap. This thing's consolidating pretty nicely, man. Pretty nicely consolidation here. Roberto Del Vanzo, thank you for joining the Crusader Army, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Welcome to the Crusade, baby. Welcome to the Crusade. You are now officially a Crusader. Let's freaking go. Robert Inu, thank you for the roses. Robo Inu, thank you for the roses. Greatly appreciate it. Nancy, thank you for the follow. Pro Hacks, thank you for the follow. What's happening with Fetch, bro? Please explain. Let me go check. I don't know what's happening with Fetch AI. Fetch AI is down 7.5%, or it was down 7%. Yeah, it's been dropping. It was from $3, came down to $2.77. Let's go take a look at the chart for Fetch AI. Not something very similar to what's happening with Cinkus, what's happening with Kakinu, and a lot of other cryptos that have had massive runs, right? Look at this thing. Since around, February 16th, it pumped as high as 392%, and now it has had a little bit of a pullback here. So, guys, this happens to everything, right? Everything in crypto goes in waves. You'll see the AI narrative have its time where it'll pump for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, right? And then you'll see crypto gaming pumping, and then you'll see metaverse stuff pumping, and then you'll see, DePIN stuff pumping, and then you'll see certain ecosystems like the Ethereum ecosystem when the meme coins were rallying, right? Ecosystem for Ethereum was popping off. Then the money flew over to Solana, and Solana meme coins were popping off. So that is all part of the crypto space. Everything comes in waves. AI has been pumping extremely hard for the last freaking 20 something days. It has to have a cool off. It needs to come back and test some support. So don't be surprised if it comes back Let me update this value area high here. Don't be surprised if it comes down as low as $2.54 and retest that. It might even break below that, right? It might lose that support, maybe even head a little bit lower, maybe even head down to $1.75, right? This is all possible. Why? Because it pumped, like I said, it pumped freaking practically 400%, and now it's down 9.5%. It can come down, maybe not a 43% dump unless Bitcoin breaks down, but you can see a 25% drop easy, which brings it down to $2.29. Very, very possible. Maybe an 18, 15, 17% drop, bringing it down to $2.54. Like all of this is possible. Bitcoin, cryptos, all cryptos need to consolidate, trade sideways, build support, and then continue moving on. They all can't just pump forever. And I understand it's sometimes frustrating because people buy at these local highs thinking that it's going to keep running, and they're buying at $3 and then it breaks down to $2.78. You're like, bro, what the heck? I thought AI was the best thing ever. Why is this thing crashing now? Well, if you do that, if you know something's pumped a drastic amount like Fetch AI has in the last month, it's up 341%, and you're buying at these levels after a 341% pump, you better be holding some cash on the side to dollar cost average your way down in case of a dip, just how we're seeing right now. We're seeing a little mini dip. Could we dip further? Absolutely. You need to have cash on the side to be able to pick up some more, because you're FOMOing in to a massive green candle, massive green pump. Don't miss Kakaa Do, only 380 mil market cap now. It will go over billions. Very possible, Ole. I've been saying that for a while, that I do think Kakaa Do has what it takes to be the first AVAX meme coin to take it to $1 billion market cap. Let's go take a look at Brett, see how that's doing. One that I have not been able to get into, up 130% today again. Jeez, man, this thing just keeps freaking pumping. Damn, freaking wow. This thing just keeps going, bro. This thing just keeps freaking going. Crazy. 21.4 mil market. Oh, no, this is the wrong one. Psh, sorry, guys. This is the one on Solana. Where's the actual Brett on base? Here it is. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, this thing's pumped even more, sitting at 349 mil market cap, up 58%. Man, this thing hasn't even had a single dip on the daily. Look at this thing. Look how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 days, one little mini red candle. This thing's been nothing but up. Holy guacamole. Missed this one for sure. Let's go check out Bonk. I see people asking about Bonk in the chat. Let's see what Bonk is up to. Little neck crack. All right, cool. We're good. We're good to go. All right, so here we go. All right. Bonk is, let me get some local supports here, some local resistance. All right, let's Bonk hasn't really been at these levels for too long, so where's my range tool? Range price. Oh, nope. That's the wrong one. Here we go. All right, so let's start off from December. December range. We need to get the horizontal array. Bam. Bam. All right. Point of control right here. As you can see, we broke above this range here that we were in from December, right? The December range, which was basically where we hit our previous all-time high, came down, and now we've consolidated throughout here. We've broken above that, and we are now setting up here a new local high. And, a lot of money is coming in, a lot of buying pressure is coming in, as you guys can see here, a lot of buying for sure. A little bit of a downward pressure happening, downward trend happening right here, as you can see, right? We had a local high, then we have a lower high here being formed. So we have a little bit of a downward pressure here, but we also have upward momentum here as well. So you can see this this is a continuation pattern, guys. So we broke out of this value area high, which is represented by this line down here. We broke above it. We're building a little bit of a triangle situation here, and depending how you go into this triangle is whether it's a continuation pattern. So if you go into it bullish, then continuation should be bullish, right? If you go into it bearish, then the continuation is to the downside. This is something that we saw for Cinkus as well. So we can be here for the next couple of days, right? 2, 3, 4 more days, consolidating sideways here. And I see a breakout to the upside for Bonk here in the near future when we break out of this continuation pattern to the upside. That's what I'm seeing for Bonk right now. Let's see. Let me catch up here with the chat. Ando Finance, Bonk. I'll look at that as well. Floki, I'll take a look at Floki as well. All right, let's take a look at Ando. Let's take a look at Ando. Down 3.8%. No big deal. Up 17% the week. Up 161% on the month. Let's freaking go. Guys, smash those likes. Hit that subscribe. Is Miami Coin still around? I don't even know, Clay the Great. I've never heard any more updates about Miami Coin. I think that was all just one big rug, dude. I don't know. I don't trust any of those people. But yeah, Ando up 161% on the month. Let's check out their chart. So Ando Finance. Where's my Ando chart? I'm pretty sure I have an Ando chart. KuCoin? Nope. Mexi? Nope. Okay. I guess I don't have an Ando chart. Interesante. Let's get the range for February. Messed that up. All right, here we go. We got that range. We're sitting above it, nice and up. As you can see here, we've been consolidating. We jumped down to let's jump down to the 4 hour. Let me turn this thing down. Turn this thing off. All right, we're building these little like mini ranges here. As you can see, we're going up, going sideways, going up, going sideways. There's not a lot to chart here. I guess jump down to the 1 hour. See if I can see anything. Let's jump down to the weekly chart here. Let's get rid of this. Let's go where is my vertical tool? All right, boom. Bam, there we go. Let's jump down to the 4 hour. Let's get some ranges here. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Crusader Army if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe. If you're not watching on the YouTubes, highly recommend to go check it over there. You can definitely catch up with the chat there. It's a lot easier for sure. All right. So let me get rid of these vertical lines. So very simple, having steady growth to the upside here. For the current week, we are sitting right below the value area high. For the current week, we can come down as we can potentially, if we get rejected here, we keep coming back down. We should be able to find some support here on these local highs of 52 cents. If not, the point of control at 49 cents is our next logical target, right? Where you can see here there was a nice little resistance pattern being built here at 52. But if not, 49 cents. Then we're headed right 49 cents to 48 cents. That's the value area high for the previous week and the point of control for this week. So there should be some good resistance, some good support between 48 to 49 cents area. If not, the value area low for this developing week is 44 cents. That would put us from where we're at right now down 13%, 13 to 14% to the point of control and 23% to the value area low. I don't think we're going to see that. As you can see here, chart prime is heading towards the almost oversold territory. Momentum wave is also heading here, probably turning around. Money flow is staying a little bit neutral. VWAP is slowly climbing here on this 4-hour candle, right? So on the 4-hour, we're slowly seeing this kind of. We could dip a little bit longer, but overall, we're headed towards kind of a local bottom here, unless the market has a total retrace. I think we're headed towards a local bottom and potentially moving back up to the upside. So Ando is holding steady right now from what I'm seeing. Let's take a look. What else? Where are the other ones? Produce AI price prediction. Dude, there's no prediction for Produce AI. Produce AI is a super low crypto. Oh, this thing just hit 16.3 mil. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Up 152% in the last 24 hours. Up 33% in the last 6 hours. And in the last hour alone that we've been streaming here, we're up 18.5%. Let's freaking go. I don't have a price prediction. This thing can go astronomical, parabolic, and be the next biggest thing ever. Or maybe it just becomes a 100 mil market cap crypto and then it disappears. I don't freaking know, right? We have to see how sustainable their business model is. It looks very sustainable with all the containers shipping and, stuff happening with the limes and the mangoes and the avocados and the blueberries. I like what they're doing, but, such a new project, such a different thing in crypto, we have to take it level by level. So far, doing extremely well. Super happy I got into this thing. I jumped in around 4.9 mil market cap, and printing some money, man. I think it has some potential. I could see it at 100 mil market cap. Why not? We've seen crazier things. How can I get Produce AI on Uniswap? You can come here to Dex Screener, or if you jump into my private Telegram, the contract address is in there. Somebody else had asked for it earlier, so it's already in there. You can get the contract address, drop it into Uniswap, and then you'll pull up Produce AI, and you can swap your Ethereum or any other ERC-20 token for it. Mr. B, what's going on? Caffeinated Crypto, what is up, man? Clay the Great says, lately I've been using Apex for decentralized futures, and it's pretty legit, man. Oh, man, I appreciate that. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Let me take a look at Bitcoin here. Oof, Bitcoin coming a little bit lower, which I like. Seeing a little bit of a reversal signal here. All right. I'm thinking about just going long tonight at some point, right? If we keep dipping down, maybe we get a nice little... Let's check out the 4-hour, see what the 4-hour is looking like. The 4-hour looks like it can have some bigger dip action here. I hope it does. Head down to the 68.815 or so. I want to get into a long here before tomorrow. Oh, Bonk and who else? Somebody else had mentioned something else. Let's see. Bonk. I didn't get into this thing because the gas fees were just so high on Ethereum. I didn't buy into it. It's sitting at 3.9 mil market cap. It's down 28% in the day, up 100% in the last week since it launched. So it's only been out for a couple of days. Don't really know what more to tell you. There's no real TA I can do on this thing. It's a high speculative meme coin. So, do with it what you will. It's on Ethereum, so the gas fees are pretty freaking high. I didn't get into it because the gas fees were so high, and the market cap was sitting around like 6 million, and I'm glad I didn't. I would have been down like 50% on my money. Oh, Floki, that's right. Somebody asked about Floki. So let's take a look at Floki here. Floki is up 10%, practically 10% today. In the last 7 days is up 77%. And in the last month, Floki is up 769%. Let's freaking go. This thing is rocking and popping, right? Sitting at $2.5 billion market cap. Let's go take a look at the chart for Floki. So Floki, let's jump over to Binance. Man, this thing's been rocking. Is it at all-time highs or something? Has it never been this high before? Really? It's never been this high? Well, I guess it's because of all the burns that they've done. Yeah, all the burns that they've been doing on the token. The price has been able to climb a lot higher, but the market cap has still been growing. So just in the last couple of days, this thing's just freaking skyrocketed here, right? So like, there's not really much TA I can even do on this thing. Let's just get the developing range here, right? We're sitting well quite above it. There's no other historical levels I can take a look at here or anything for this thing. So there's not much I can do for it. We are overbought, right? We could have a pullback to this value area high of 0.00118, 0.001866, which is a pullback of about 28%. Are we going to see that? It's very possible. We've had a massive run up here, like right over 700% in the last week, in the last month. But overall, Floki is one of the OG crypto meme coins at this point, behind Dogecoin, behind Shiba, and before Pepe. So at this point, it's literally one of the OG meme coins, as you can see over here in the meme coin market, right? Dogecoin is the OG, the very first. Then we had Shiba Inu. Then we had Floki. They came out around the same time in the last bull market. Pepe came out throughout the bear market. Dogwave Hat came out as well throughout the bear market, and Bonk came out around the November time, the last big meme coin frenzy. So Floki definitely has made a name for itself. Survived the bear market. Is definitely not going to be a rug pull. How much more room does it have to run? We will see. There's always the meme coin. The meme coins are always right. These are the OG meme coins. People are always going to be buying these meme coins no matter what. So we will see how much more it pumps. But if you see a pullback, don't panic here. Electric Dream, hit that sub button, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, Electric Dream? Coinbase is about to list Brett. Dude, if they do, that thing's probably going to freaking skyrocket. I mean, it's been doing nothing but skyrocketing since it got created. Sandbox, what's your opinion? I think it's bullish. I think all metaverse tokens are eventually going to pump. We haven't seen the metaverse really take off. We've seen crypto gaming in Q4 of 2023. We've seen AI really pop off. We've seen meme coins, but we haven't really seen metaverse take off just yet. And when it does, Sandbox will definitely be one of those that's going to be popping off here for sure. Price prediction for Brett, that's impossible. Who knows? Could it be $1 billion market cap? Maybe. It's the first one on Brett. Brett is the first on base. Could be. I don't know. Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever knows, right? AVAX, there's only been $1 billion market cap cryptos on Ethereum and Solana. We haven't really seen $1 billion market cap cryptos, successful cryptos on other blockchains really take off here, right? Kakaa Do is on its way there. I think AVAX is going to be the next one to reach $1 billion market cap. But Brett and Base, right, which is based off of Coinbase, could outpace Kakaa Do. Who knows? I don't freaking know. Anything's possible. But overall, I think they're gonna be well on their way up. Shiba, if you're already into it, stay. If not, stay away. Yeah, man. Shiba has been one of those that has been pumping a lot, along with any other meme coin, high market cap meme coin. It's very difficult to jump in at these high levels and not expect for the price to drop back down at some point. Kakaa Do on Coinbase soon. I hope so, Jose. I hope so, bro. Yes, coin is pegged to price of gold. Interesting. A lot of Shiba. Calvin Hill in the house. What's going on? It says, talk to your followers about Bitcoin having they got to know something to hold on to. Yeah, man, Bitcoin, right? That's actually a great point. So if you guys talked about Bitcoin, I know you've heard me talk about Bitcoin. I've been one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls in all of the bear market. I've been talking about a super cycle theory forever. Since the inception of 2023, since the beginning of 2023, when everything was in the dumps, I was saying, hey, man, this next bull market could be huge. We could have a super cycle at some point. And as the bear market went out, right, we kept getting more and more news, right? We kept getting the news about the ETFs. We knew that the election cycle was coming around. We saw more banks collapsing. We saw interest rates getting higher and higher. They eventually started to pivot and say, well, you know, it looks like we're going to stop raising interest rates. We've kind of gone steady, right? At some point, they're going to have to cut some interest rates here because they can't keep raising interest rates. The service on the national debt right now is literally $1 trillion. So they cannot continue to raise interest rates because that will continue to double up or triple up that service, right, on their own national debt, which makes it even harder to pay off. So they're going to have to reduce interest rate to make that debt easier to pay off, meaning they're going to be able to inject more money into for liquidity to pay off that interest rate, meaning things are going to be risk on and they're going to be jumping into Bitcoin. Institutions have given the institutional blessing to Bitcoin. They're accumulating as much Bitcoin as they possibly freaking can. And they're accumulating over 10,000 Bitcoin per day, give or take some here and there, along with only being 900 Bitcoin being produced per day from the miners. That halving that is coming here in the next 38, 39 days, 37 days now, 37 days and 15 hours. When that halving occurs, that supply is going to drop down to 450 Bitcoins per day, and the demand of the ETFs, which is estimated to stay the same, continue to accumulate about 10,000 Bitcoin per day. That is huge demand. Supply shock, blows Bitcoin's price up through the moon. And the last 3 out of 4 times Bitcoin's halving, right after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin has doubled whatever price it was at. It has doubled its price in 18 to 20 days after the halving. That being said, if Bitcoin stays at these levels around 68, let's just round up to 70,000 right now. If we stay around this price level, that means that 28 days or about a month, let's give it a whole month, about a month after the halving, which is in 37 days, it could double, which would put it at 140 mil market cap, right? So then the question becomes, are we having a shorter bull market? Are we having such a parabolic rise that we're going to have a shorter bull market? Or is the super cycle actually a thing now, right? And I've been thinking that the super cycle has become legitimate. A lot of people have been talking about the super cycle theory now on Twitter. I've seen a lot of people asking about it and commenting on it, right? We hit all-time highs before the halving. That's never occurred. The demand for Bitcoin before this halving from the ETFs has been astronomical. It's only going to get larger and larger as people see more Bitcoin going up, less Bitcoin being produced, more institutions. We saw the state of Arizona trying to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet for retirement funds. We're going to see more of that narrative and more of that adoption for retirement pensions on Bitcoin. That's where all these ETFs come from, right? And I think the super cycle is possible. I think the super cycle, right, we're seeing banks, NYCB, dropping 20, 30% on their stock market, is halting trading. We're seeing the banks getting kind of wonky again because the interest rates have been high for too long and they can't go higher for longer. So having that reversal and having that pivot along with an election year this year, they need to prop up the stock market. They need to make it look good. They need to have risk on, and that's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. So at this point, I think we're going to hit 100K Bitcoin by the end of this year. Before this year, right, we're going to hit 100K Bitcoin. We're practically 70% of the way there already. The halving is coming in about a month, and that's going to be astronomical. So, blue chips are blue chips. If you have a Bitcoin or if you have the ability to own a full Bitcoin, I would definitely, not financial advice, but I would definitely consider it. Being a whole coiner in Bitcoin is going to be something extremely, extremely rare. And everyone's going to be talking in Satoshis. Jose Colon says, been stacking Bitcoin at 15K. Let's freaking go. That's why you're a crusader, bro. That's why you're a blockchain crusader, Jose. That's why you're here. Anything on Smooth Love Potion SLP? No, that is from the Axie Infinity game, right? I haven't kept up with that. I don't know what's going on there, but I appreciate it. Let me catch up here with the chat. Pulse X, what do you think of Pulse X from Richard Hart? Ben, I stay away from Pulse. I stay away from Hex. Can it make you money? Did a lot of people make money with it last time? Yeah, absolutely they did. They made a lot of money with Hex. But I stay away from those cult-like cryptos. Just too much cult-like thinking, too much of an echo chamber. Don't know what to believe, don't know what's true and what's not. So I just stay away from it. There's plenty of other opportunities. TikTok was making me verify that I was still live. But what I was saying was, I stay away from those cult-like cryptos because you just never know what to believe. Sup, brother? What do you think about Quant? I'm bullish on Quant. I hold a nice little bag of Quant. I picked it up around 77 level, $77 level around there. I think Quant's gonna do well in this bull market. It has built-in pumponomics. Also falls into the ISO 222 tokens, right? Interoperability layer for that whole narrative. A higher market cap crypto, but I definitely can see this thing going back above over $600, even potentially making a run for $1,000. So I'm holding a nice little bag of Quant. Excuse me, guys. What's your view on Floki? Yeah, it's very simple, man. Floki is an OG meme coin at this point from the Ethereum, right? It came around the same time as Shiba. Has been doing a lot of building, has been doing a lot of stuff in the background, the burning mechanisms, a lot of different things. And, it's not going to go away. It's not a rug pull at this point. It's definitely been grandfathered in to the OG meme coins. Do you have some gems to share with us that will pump the coming weeks? So S200, I've talked about this here, right? I've talked about Produce AI. This thing continues to pump. I've been talking about it since yesterday. It was sitting at 5 mil market cap. It's up at 17. This is a low micro cap crypto. I've been talking about obviously I've been talking about Cinkus DAO since it's 20,000, since it was a 20 mil market cap. I've been talking about Mine AI. Mine AI is not doing so well again, coming back down, having a retest here of 1.8 mil. I got in around 2.5 mil. Can it do something? Can it not? We'll see. Another one that I've been talking about that's a micro cap here is Virtual X VRL, up 58% in the last 24 hours. Let's freaking go. This is something that is doing basically what Helium Mobile was doing back in the day, but they're doing it over in the UK with the third largest service provider. I think this thing can do pretty well as well. Another one that I talked about, low market cap, right? RDS swap. RDS. Right, sitting at 104 mil market cap right now, sitting at 19 cents. I've been talking about this thing since it was like 7 cents, 8 cents. It's basically the Uniswap for Bitcoin. And with that being said, I mentioned earlier in my live stream that I was looking for OrBank, right? OrBank is getting listed tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow on Mexi, BitGobo, Gate.io, and Uniswap. And they're basically trying to be the compound finance of the Bitcoin ecosystem. If you know what compound is, how it works on Aave with the borrowing and lending, they're trying to do borrowing and lending with BRC-20 tokens. And that's going to be very bullish, bringing DeFi to Bitcoin's ecosystem. Very bullish, very low market cap crypto as well. It's getting listed tomorrow at 9 a.m. UTC time. So that's another low capper right there. Obviously, not financial advice, not telling you to go buy those things. Those are just the ones that I'm looking at and that I feel bullish on. Produce AI is going to make investors rich. Let's freaking go, Jason. Let's freaking go. I hope so, man. I hope you're right. Thoughts on Manta? Man, Manta was one that I missed out on the airdrop. I missed out the airdrop for Manta. I thought this thing was going to drop lower after the airdrop, right? Since a lot of cryptos do that. It didn't really drop lower for too quick, and then this thing popped off, right? Manta is a modular crypto. It falls into the modular narrative. See, Manta is a layer 2 modular ecosystem for Web3, which is faster and cheaper than layer 1s and layer 2s with Solidity-based decentralized applications. So overall, pretty cool. Modular is a new narrative as well. Pretty cool. Can it do well in the bull market? For sure. Sitting at 873 mil market cap. Circulating supply is 251 million out of 1 trillion. So it's not great, but it's not a total deal breaker either. You just got to keep up to date when the token unlocks will be happening. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to jump on over and watch on full screen over here on the tubes, I would greatly appreciate that as well. We greatly appreciate every single one of you guys watching over here, hitting that subscribe, and joining the Crusader Army, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's see here. Last hour, what's been pumping? Baby Bonk is up 11%. Let's see here on the day. on the week. Oh, this is the, got to jump to the 100, top 100 in the last week. Biggest gainer has been Gala up 81%, Floki up 80%, Bonk up 21%, Pepe 48, Rndr 49. Interesante. Pith up 23%. Gala was my go-to. Let's freaking go, bro. I hope Gala hits new all-time highs, bro. I hope so. I mean, their tokenomics have sucked. They've had a lot of FUD, but I hope that it gets it. What is OrBank? OrBank, like I was mentioning just a little while ago, OrBank is basically trying to be the compound finance, right? If you know what compound is, so if we look up compound here on, it's number 128, sitting at 700 mil market cap. This thing was over $4 billion market cap in the bull market, right at all-time highs, sitting at $86. Basically, what they are is a borrowing and lending platform. As you can jump over here and see, you can borrow and lend against your assets, against your crypto, right? It's a DeFi play. You can take out loans against your crypto. You can put your crypto up to earn APY as they use it or loan it out to other people. And OrBank, that's obviously on the Ethereum ecosystem. OrBank is trying to do the same exact thing, but on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's never had an ecosystem before. This is the first bull market with a Bitcoin ecosystem. That being said, most people are priced out of Bitcoin, and everything that has succeeded in the Ethereum ecosystem, aka the DEXs, right? Uniswap. That's why I'm in OrBank, because I think that's going to be a cornerstone for Bitcoin's ecosystem. OrBank, I got into this because I think it's going to be a cornerstone as well. Just how Compound and Aave is for Ethereum, I think OrBank has potential to be this same exact thing for borrowing and lending BRC-20 tokens on the Bitcoin ecosystem. So that's what his thoughts on AXGT. Yeah, I'll get on that for sure. Give me a second here. Let me drink some water. Very bullish on AXGT. What is this? Oh, this is Bonk. RDS. This is Produce AI. As you can see here, AXGT, we're down 8% in the last 24 hours, having nice consolidation here above this value area high and inside this range. As you can tell, right, we had a massive consolidation back here for 12 days between the 80 and 50 mil market cap. This thing's been skyrocketing like crazy. So now a consolidation up here in this 300 to 400 mil market cap range is very logical to build the foundational support before continue pumping. This is one of the, if not the biggest AI decentralized science projects in crypto, and being decentralized science being a new sector, I think this is going to do very, very well. Palm. Somebody's asking me about Palm AI. Let me take a look at that. Forgive me for not catching. I'm trying to catch up with the chat as fast as I can. Good lesson everywhere. Goes due soon. Knowledge is power. What's going on? EXP looks like a 100x. I don't know what that is, but let's take a look at Palm AI. Then we'll take a look at XEP. So Palm AI, correct? Palm AI. 131 mil market cap. Circulating supply is fully out, which is good. Up 134% on the week. Holy guacamole, let's freaking go. That's a huge freaking pump. Up 3,200. Holy guacamole in the month. Wow. Wow. That is a huge, huge freaking pump. My gosh, bro. Do you own an island now? Are you like multi-millionaire? Holy guacamole. Meet your own Google-powered multi-platform AI chatbots. In collaboration with Scale, AIT Protocol, Google Cloud, and Google AI, utility available at your fingertips. So this is basically an AI that's backed by Google. Is that what I'm seeing here? Also, it looks like they got all their Google color schemes. They're making it look very googly. Question is, are they really backed by Google, or they just seem to be backed by Google? Meet your own Google-powered multi-platform AI. Engaging conversation coding, powered by a mix of Google's suite of AI tools and in-house innovation algorithms taken to both Web3 and Web2 by the Palm team. Well, if it's Google, it's got a pump, and obviously it's pumped 3,200% in the last month for a reason. Should we expect a cool off? Probably. That's a huge freaking pump in a month. Could it keep rocking and rolling? Also possible. Market cap is still pretty freaking low at 131 mil market cap, especially for an item that's coming from Google, not Google themselves being produced, but is being used with Google technology. So very possible that thing can keep skyrocketing or have a cool off, right? If it has a cool off, if it has a dip, and you're bullish on Google, you're bullish on AI, this is something to consider here. Obviously, not financial advice, but I would be considering it if there's a decent dip here. I would definitely be buying this thing if this thing dips. Let's look at XEP. XEP Electra Protocol. Is that the right one? 14 mil market cap, circulating supply is 59%. What is this thing about? Is it a proof of stake open source platform that runs on an ever developing? Let's just jump over to their website, see what they're doing. The world's fastest decentralized blockchain. Never heard that before. Near zero fees, fast transaction time 1 to 2 seconds during 2024. Public contracts, instant transactions at almost no cost. Electra Protocol is the world's fastest decentralized blockchain, a perfect ecosystem for payments, DeFi, NFTs, gaming, supply chain, yada yada yada. As seen on Yada, the platform for programmable money and beyond. Mainnet is live. How to buy. Let's see what exchanges are hold. Pancake Swap, Mexi, Radio Shack. What? So it's a BNB chain crypto, mostly on Pancake Swap and Mexi. Question becomes: is this thing going to get adoption? Right? It's saying that it can do all these things at the layer one crypto made for payments, DeFi, NFTs, yada yada. Then the question becomes: what is the protocol ecosystem looking like? Is the ecosystem growing? Are other projects adopting it? Can it do well? Yeah, sure. I mean, anything's possible. We've seen crazier things pump in this market, but I just don't really know where this is trying to fit in. Can you take a look at ApeCoin? Yeah, let's take a look at ApeCoin. See how that's doing. I've seen the Bored Apes have been taking a nice little dip in price. The mutant apes are literally under 3 ETH right now. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. I'm actually wondering what's going on over there. What are your thoughts on Fetch AI and LCX? I've already covered both of those. I have a Fetch AI price prediction video. If you guys want to see that over here on the tubes, go check it out. Fetch AI price prediction. I have an LCX price prediction as well. I've hit up LCX a few times here in the chat as well, but I can hit it in a little bit. So give me a second to circle back to it at some point. What were we looking at? All right, ApeCoin. The last 7 days hasn't really moved. In the last month, it's up 58%, sitting at 1.3 billion market cap. 60% of their circulating supply is out. The biggest problem with ApeCoin has been the token unlocks. A lot of inflation happening on this token, which, excuse me, guys, has suppressed the price a lot. That's been the biggest problem with ApeCoin. If we take a look at where is OpenSea, Mutant Ape, Yacht Club. Don't know what's going on in their ecosystem, but this floor price just keeps freaking dropping. We're literally below 3 ETH. Obviously, I know that 2.7 ETH is still a lot of money, right? It's still $10,500. And that's kind of the floor that they've been keeping. They've been trying to keep a dollar price floor around $10,000. But the floor keeps dropping as ETH is climbing. And then if you check out their Bored Apes, which makes it more affordable, right? If you're thinking in dollars amount, it makes it seem like, oh, it hasn't really moved. But if you're thinking in ETH amount, if you can accumulate enough ETH, or you've had enough ETH, it's getting approachable and more affordable. Floor price is down at 17.2 ETH for a Bored Ape for a Bored Ape. Question is it still worth buying one of these? Are these things going to recover, or is the I've also heard a lot of FUD and frustrations from the community members that hold the Bored Apes and the Mutant Apes. So we will see. We will see if they can recover. Bonker says, no way, the hype is gone. I wouldn't completely disagree with you there. I would not completely disagree with you. Let's take a look at Algorand. Took a look at Algorand, I believe, yesterday, but we can take a look at it again. Algorand. Yeah, so Algorand breaking back below this previous range here that we were sitting on. Breaking below where we're at. We're at 25.9 right now. Hopefully we can find some support here at this 25.119 and bounce back up and really reclaim this 26-cent level. If we get above 28.9 and start jumping back into this other higher range, right, between 29 and 30, there's going to be definitely some resistance here in this zone. But if we can get above that, price target is going to be 36 cents. If 25 cents doesn't hold, then it looks like we might rotate this whole range down to 21 cents for Algorand. That's what I'm seeing right there. Would you buy Palm, and why not? So Lawrence, good question. We were just talking about Palm. The only reason why I wouldn't buy it right now is because it's up 3,000% in a month, right? 3,000% in 1 month. That's a massive pump. Should there be a retrace? Yes. Will there be a guarantee or a retrace? No. But I just don't like buying into the FOMO. I don't like buying into the hype after such a massive runoff. At some point, there's going to be a cool off period. There's going to be a consolidation period, whether it's at the levels that it's at now or a little bit higher. We will see. But I'm not going to buy into something that's just pumped 3,000% in 30 days. That's just me. That's just risk management for me. Let's see here. Check PRA. Yeah, let's go take a look at Produce AI again. Been checking on this since yesterday. We've been talking about it. Let's see where it's at. 16.1 mil market cap. Let's freaking go. Dude, since yesterday this thing's been running, bro. We've been holding this thing, I got into it around 5 mil market cap, 4.9, 5 mil market cap. Has had a nice freaking pump since then. So I'm all about it. I'm definitely going to be holding this thing long term. I think it has potential, has a good business model, structure set behind it. We saw somebody literally buy $57,000 worth of it live on the show yesterday. Somebody bought $12,500 just 6 minutes ago. $6,000, $15,000. A lot of big buys. $19,000, $9,000. $24,500 on Produce AI an hour ago. Lots of big money. Lots of big money is buying. Obviously, there's some big sales too, 5,000, 3,700. But overall, there's a lot of larger buys than there is sales. A lot of buying pressure. I like it, man. I like it. I like their business model. I like what they're doing. I think it has a good future. Thoughts on Cardano, man? Yeah, good question. I'm very bullish on Cardano. I hold a fat bag of Cardano. I've been buying Cardano since literally the freaking 2018. I've been buying Cardano since 2 cents. I've been buying Cardano. I've been dollar cost averaging Cardano for a very, very long time. I think Cardano is gonna blow past his all-time high of $3.09 or 14 cents, whatever that is. It's going to blow past that and go much, much higher in this next bull market because now we finally have smart contracts. We have NFTs. We have some DeFi, some TVL being locked up. Cardano staking. I think we have a lot of things in store for Cardano that we haven't seen just yet. And if we were able to reach literally like a $92 billion market cap for Cardano with zero smart contracts, zero anything, just being a plain blockchain, and hitting $3.09 or 14 cents, whatever it was, the all-time high, $3 some change, I definitely think we can blow past that now with all these smart contracts. Ethereum, very bullish on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to hit between $8,000 to $12,000 possible, right? Some people are calling for 15. Maybe it's possible we hit 15 if we get a hyper extended super cycle for Bitcoin, and maybe Bitcoin goes to like 300K, which is possible. 300K, I think, is, excuse me, guys, is in the cards. I'm personally aiming more for 200K, but 300K is definitely possible. An Ethereum ETF is definitely, I believe, in the cards for this bull run as well. I don't think it's going to get approved in May. I think it's going to get delayed some way, somehow, for some excuse. But I think at some point in the next 12 months in this bull cycle, we will see an Ethereum ETF. And we know that the more ETH is used, the more ETH is burned, becoming deflationary, continuing to run. Yeah, Cardano meme coins. Cardano meme coins are also another reason why Cardano is going to pump a lot higher. Gala, very bullish as well. Chlor AI, very bullish. You've heard me guys talk about Chlor AI a lot on here. Very bullish on Chlor AI, direct competitor to Rndr, sitting at literally, Rndr is at like 3 or 2 billion market cap, and Rndr is literally sitting at like 88 million. So big difference in market cap. Direct competitor to it. Very, very bullish. I've already checked the Gala price prediction for ADA. I just said it. I think it's going to break all-time highs. Some people are calling for like $8, maybe even $10 ADA. I'll be happy with a $5 ADA. Where do you buy Produce AI? On Uniswap. You need to go on somewhere like Dex Screener, like I am over here. You got the contract address for it, and then paste it into Uniswap, and you can buy it. If you don't want to do that, then you can join into my private Telegram. Join the link in my bio. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on TikTok, hit the link in the bio and join my Telegram. And there's the contract address is in there. Somebody was asking about it earlier, so it's already in there. Thoughts on Crypto.com. Very bullish on Crypto.com. I have a price prediction video for Crypto.com. Where is it at? Right here. You guys can see it. Crypto.com posted it a month ago. I think it's going to do very, very well. Crypto.com is the second American exchange that's for retail to use. That's very bullish. So I think overall it's going to do very well. It did very well in the last bull market. Has no reason why it won't do well this bull market as well. A lot of good marketing, NFTs, and just good user interface. ICP and LCX, very bullish on ICP. Let's go take a look at ICP's chart here, see where ICP is sitting. ICP's, we broke back below the 1467 range. Hopefully we hold this 1389, and as Bitcoin pumps, if Bitcoin does pump tomorrow, which I think it will, we break back above here. We need to hold this 1467, stay inside this blue zone so that we can start moving towards that $26 price target. What do you think about API 3? I think API 3 is a very good competitor to Chainlink. It's a good hedge on the Oracle space. What do you think about Produce AI? Very bullish on Produce AI. Let's see here. IO's price prediction. I don't have an IO's price prediction. Caspa, very bullish. I hold a very nice bag of Caspa. I think Caspa is going to become the people's Bitcoin, right? That is not institutionalized, that is ran by retail markets, and is very, very productive, not productive, very, what's the word? Not productive, very profitable mining, very, very profitable mining. Proof of work crypto. I need a low coin with big gains to invest in. Tim Silva, I can't give you those kind of information, man. I can't give you financial advice, but you guys have seen what I've talked about here. Some of those are low caps. Definitely do your own research. LCX, like I said, LCX, I've talked about it here before. I'll show the chart here for it again. Where is it? LCX. Holding this upward trend. When we got rejected here at the point of control. 28 cents, made our move for 30 cents last night. We need to hold this upward trend. Definitely don't want to break below 25. And if we do, we definitely do not want to break below 23. If we do, we're headed towards 20. And then we're going to have to start reevaluating here whether we have a bounce at 20 or not. Polygon, very bullish. What do you use to see these charts? TradingView. This is TradingView. That you just got to sign up, make an account. It's free. You don't need to pay for it. Why Crow not move yet? They haven't really jumped into a lot of marketing. They have their Crypto.com deal with the UFC. They have They have their big crypto.com arena. I believe Andrew Schwartz is going to be doing a special there pretty soon. So overall, they have a lot of good marketing. They just haven't really pumped their marketing, and retail investors are really just starting to get in, right? We're just starting to see a surge into the Coinbase app, right? Eventually, people start to migrate from Coinbase app to crypto.com and start joining up there. So we will see some of that here pretty soon. But just be patient with the exchange tokens and DEX tokens. They don't move as fast as some of these other narratives like AI, but when they move, they do. They're not sexy, but they're movers, bro. They're movers. What SP you think on Ordinal's BRC-20? Or are you asking me like what BRC-20 tokens am I bullish on? What do you think about Jupiter? I think Jupiter is a good DEX on Solana, right? I think they have like 3 DEXs at this point. They have Orca, they have Jupiter, they have Radium. We'll see what happens there. Do you think is going? Do you think it's going down Bitcoin to 55K? So yes, I initially have been calling for Bitcoin to retest the 55 to 56K level. So initially, I was saying, hey man, Bitcoin needs to cool off. We saw this big dip down here. Right, we had a bounce back up to the 63. I was like, a dip down to 55, 56 brings us down to this value area low of this range that was never retested. When we broke out of this consolidation here, we just broke through this range, went directly to the point of control, stayed above here, and then pumped back up, and basically hit all-time highs. And we've been staying up here very, very aggressively for the last 5 days or so. I personally thought that a drop down to 55, 56 is still in the cards. I personally think it's still possible. But, man, we will see what happens tomorrow if this thing skyrockets. And this next week we continue to see upward momentum as the ETFs continue to accumulate more and more Bitcoin before the halving. Or do we see Grayscale turn up the selling pressure and take massive profits here and dump the price? We will see. I would not be surprised. Long story short here on this ramble, I will not be surprised if we drop down to 56, 55,000. That would be a very healthy retracement for Bitcoin to retrace to these levels and then have it slowly climb back up, right? If we just go straight parabolic, we're going to go straight parabolic down at some point as well. Is Bitcoin worth buying right now? That's a very good question. A lot of people always ask me that. All you TikTok influencers pimped Cinkus and are now dumping it. Not true. That's not true at all, Major. That's not true at all. You know, Cinkus has been doing well. People talk about it, and people take profits. Not just influencers, not just content creators. Lots of people are in here that have been in Cinkus for a very long time, have made major profits, and all cryptos eventually have a pullback. They all have some level of retracement. They cool off, and then they continue running. You can't get impatient because it's not running every single day. Buying Bitcoin, I think, is always worth it. It's always worth having some Bitcoin in your very long-term retirement fund. It's very important to hold some Bitcoin there. Hey, brother, how are you? What's looking bullish right now? What's going on, Timber? California Crypto, do you know how much Bitcoin Grayscale has? I believe last time I saw they had like under 400,000 Bitcoin at this point. They started off with like 600,000. They've sold about half their bag of Bitcoin already. So they've been slowly, decreasing their sales and having a few days where they have spikes. I don't know what the exact number is right now, but I believe it's either in the very low 400 or right below 400 in the high 300,000 range. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching and smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Top 50 this cycle, easy. Very possible. Somebody says, Ryan says, I bought at 0.0195. Yeah, man, everyone's making profits on Cinkus, and then people get mad if Cinkus has a retrace. Cinkus can't just pump forever. It's part of any crypto's life cycle that it has a retracement. Oh no, it's down 31% today. Guys, it was up above 337 mil market cap just yesterday. It's had nothing but green candles for over a week. Massive green candles over a week. Eventually, there's going to be selling pressure. Eventually, people are going to take profits. Eventually, there's going to retrace. It's got to build a foundational support layer at some point, right? Somewhere around here. Just massive chaos. Let me delete this. Oops, I'm just making more dots. Um, that's just how Axon DAO did the same thing, right? AXGT has had a massive run up, right? Massive run up, and look what it did. Had a massive run up, and it dipped 63%. It dipped 63% after a massive run up, and then it's been building sideways, and now it's slowly climbing back up. Cinkus was going to do something similar, where it's slowly going back up. It's going to slowly build. It's going to dip. It's going to find some support. It's going to go sideways maybe, and then it starts running back up again. It can't just run straight forever. You can't get mad when people take profits on something that's up hundreds and hundreds of percent. Let's see here. They lied to the people and put staking to 50%. They deserve to fall. Um, Obviously, I'm not happy about the 50% fee when on staking, but they are a flywheel mechanism DeFi project. They're very transparent about what they're doing, how they're doing it, how they're funding their treasury. And, it's just one of those things where you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't stake all your money in there. You got to know that these are high risk cryptos, especially since they're low market caps, right? Low market caps are high risk. And if you're staking all your money in these things, knowing that the tax is modifiable, because you can see it, right? It tells you, hey, the contract is modifiable. Hey, the right here, you see, you go here, security, it says tax modifiable. Yes, right. So like that their taxes can change. They're very transparent about their 15% sales tax to fund their treasury. Everything is on there. Nothing's a secret. So it sucks that they did that, but overall, project's been rocking since 20 mil market cap all the way up to 337 mil market cap yesterday. Can't be upset about a 30% dip. Weren't you? No, I was not giving anybody telling everybody to stake. I don't tell anybody to stake anything. Check Bitcoin ecosystem, Coin, Rune, Thornchain, Engine. Trading meme coins. Trading meme coins is very, very risky. Be very careful with that. They pump and they dump real quick. Love this pullback. Buy, buy, buy. Brad says buy, buy, buy. That's what pullbacks. That's what that happens in every bull market, guys. Bitcoin dumps 30, 40%, right, in bull markets. You're expecting Cinkus not to dump. You're expecting other cryptos not to have some retracement. I'm not telling anybody to buy anything, but that's what you do in the bull market, man. You wait for dip opportunities and you continue to grow your portfolio. That's what I've been doing for the last 2 bull markets, and I've been able to grow my portfolio, and it's been very successful for me. Let me catch up here. ICP price prediction. I'm gonna be posting my ICP price prediction here pretty soon in the what you call it, in the tubes. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Oops. Oh no, what happened? What happened to my chat? Where did my chat go? XRP price prediction. I don't follow XRP. I don't like those cult-like mentality cryptos. I'm not a fan of XRP. I don't believe their narrative about, hey, this thing's gonna take over the SWIFT system and they're all gonna go to the moon and it's gonna be the world reserve asset and where everybody's gonna wake up and become multi-billionaires overnight. I don't believe any of that. I think all of that is a bunch of fugazi. Can XRP realistically pump at some point? Yeah, probably. Can it reach $3 to $5? Yes, possible. Could it go even higher than that? Possible. But I think $3 to $5 range is very, very possible. What about Bonk? Do you think it will rise again? Because you were right the last time. Meme coins will continue to have waves, right? They'll have dips and they'll have bumps. They'll have dips and they'll have bumps. Bonk is up 20% today on the week. So yeah, I think at some point Bonk is going to rise back up along with the meme coins, because meme coins, They go up and down. They're just waves, just like anything else in the crypto space. Should I hold ETH now or sell it? Sandy, I can't tell you what to do. It's your money. If you want to take profits, if you got into Ethereum at $1,000 or less, and it's currently sitting at literally $4,000 or practically $4,000, what is Ethereum sitting at right now? Ethereum is sitting at 3,800, and you want to take profits? Go ahead. Don't be afraid to take profits. I'm not going to tell you to take profits, but taking profits is not a dirty thing. Do not be afraid to take profits. Now, if you think this is going to go much higher and you want to have a longer term investing strategy, then, hold it. You got to do what you're happy with. You got to do with what is going to let you sleep at night. If you're okay holding, hold a little bit longer. That's up to you, right? Just know that at some point you will have to take profits. The bull market won't last forever. And if you say, hey, man, I have enough profit in this thing, I want to take some of that profit home and use it for paying bills or use it for, buying yourself something nice or going on a vacation, there's nothing wrong with that either. But you have to be okay with if you're selling now, it could continue running higher, but taking profits is never a bad thing. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I will be signing off here. I greatly appreciate it. Join my private community if you haven't already. Link is in the bio. If you're on TikTok, if you're in YouTube, link is down in the description of the live. Make sure you jump in there. You get direct access to me. The first one you jump into, the link is to my announcement. There is a pinned chat in that announcement channel that shows you my the chat room that you can join, and you can chat there back and forth. But yeah, overall, I appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out with me on this Sunday. God bless every single one of you guys out there. Let's try to keep making as much freaking money as possible in this bull market. And I want to hear all your guys' success stories in this bull market as we continue to journey through this blockchain crusade, as I say. So until next time, see ya.